Welcome back, Truth Seekers. In today's episode, we attempt to answer the question, what is LAVOS? Besides being the entity most likely to trigger Chrono, who or what is this being that haunts the timeline of one of the best RPGs of all time? We take a look at the facts about this fictitious character in the Game Files. Before hopping in the epic and unraveling the spoilers of ages past, it's important to know that we will be using the dating system used in the Chrono Trigger universe, and all dates used will be denoted with an OT, representing the original or unaltered timeline, or an AT to symbolize the timeline that has been changed due to temporal interference. The reason for this is because the time travel of Chrono throughout the timeline results in a series of events that seemingly would not have happened otherwise. Some events, though, do seem to have happened in the original timeline even when Chrono seemed to be an integral part of them. 65 million BC, OT, the arrival of LAVOS. In the year 65 million BC, from celestial parts unknown, LAVOS comes to Earth. Like a fire that splits the sky, LAVOS crashes into the prehistoric landscape. It's named by the primitive people of the era, Lavos, meaning big fire. The result of LAVOS' impact with the surface is a global climate change that leads to the death of the dinosaurs and the then superior species of reptiles. LAVOS, buried deep within the Earth's crust, then remains dormant for millions of years. Its appearance on Earth is suspected to have had effect on the future development of life, such as the appearance of magical abilities. While LAVOS' intentions are largely unknown, it has been surmised that LAVOS' dormancy allowed for the slow gathering of Earth's life energies in a long process that would end with the spawning of offspring that would then continue the cycle of acting as planetary locusts. 12,000 BC, OT. The floating kingdom of Zeal, led by Queen Zeal, was a magic-obsessed culture during the period known as Antiquity, roughly around the year 12,000 BC. Seeking immortality, Queen Zeal had the Mammon machine constructed to harvest the energies of the slumbering LAVOS. It is unclear whether or not in the unaltered timeline LAVOS was ever awakened in this era, but the absence of Zeal in later eras, as well as Magus' appearance in the relative future of 600 AD, may be proof that his awakening did occur, though it isn't known what may have led LAVOS to becoming dormant once again. 12,000 BC, AT. In the Chrono Magus affected version of this time period, LAVOS is summoned at the Ocean Palace, leading to a point where Chrono can fight, or more likely die, against LAVOS. Besides this are other repercussions that ripple throughout time, such as the creation of the Black Omen floating fortress and Queen Zeal becoming an immortal being wielding the awesome power of LAVOS. 600 AD OT. During the Middle Ages of the original timeline, Magus attempts to summon LAVOS, for the purpose of exacting his revenge upon it for the destruction of Zeal, Magus' home and point of origin. It is unknown whether he was successful, but he may have been, as the fiendish forces Magus was leading eventually lost, perhaps due to a dead or time-displaced leader, caused by a certain LAVOS? 600 AD AT. In the alternate timeline, Chrono and company arrived to stop Magus from creating the monster called LAVOS, only to find out he was simply trying to rouse him from sleep. Upon awakening, LAVOS flings those present throughout time. It appears as though he eventually returned to slumber following these events. 1999 AD OT. The Day of LAVOS. In the year 1999, LAVOS emerged from his long period of dormancy and within a matter of moments inflicts global devastation upon the entirety of the world. The events of this day lead to the apocalyptic future that Chrono and his time-hopping band encounters in the year 2300 AD OT. 1999 AD AT. There are a plethora of alternate versions of this point in time in which Chrono and his friends attempt to stop LAVOS, sometimes successfully. This is notable for being the point furthest forward in time that LAVOS is potentially defeated. LAVOS' origins might still be mysterious, but his profound effects on the timeline are undeniable. Hopefully, this is one file we never have to reopen. Huh? What the f*** is Chrono Cross? Shit.